Okay, family, so the second game I will be emailing you guys today is also roll and record, but now we are moving on to addition. So essentially what you would do is you would have 2 dice instead of 1, and then you would roll both of them together, add the combination, and then fill in the number for that. So we already have our little papers in here, 1 through 6, from the first game that I went over. So what I did is I just made another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put those in there. So you're having 2 sets of dots, 1 through 6, because you're essentially using 2 dice. So you want to do all of them in there, okay? Or sticks, whatever it is you have. Or if you have the 2 dice, use both dice on there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to start mixing it all up. And this time, instead of pulling 1 out, we pull 2 out. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then I pull out a second one, 1, 2. So now what we want them to do is we want them to use this kind of concept here. 4 and 6 makes 10. So here we want to say 3 and 2. They're going to obviously count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to say 3 and 2 makes 5. So you're not recording 3, you're not recording 2, but you're recording the addition of both. So 3 and 2 makes 5. So now you're going to look for 5 and again, exit out. Okay. So now we go ahead and do another one. Put it back in there. Mix it up. You might want to even fold them in there just so that they can mix up better. It's really up to you. Play around with it. See what works best. So we got 2. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm doing essentially what the students would do because a lot of the times they won't just see it at 6. They'll have to count it, or they might say 3 and 3, 6. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we look for 8. Mark it up. And again, 2 and 6 makes 8. What you can do, and I'll show you in just a minute, we're going to do one more. So we'll put them back in there. Mix them up again. Pull 2 more. There we have 2. And then we have 4. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then we look for 6. Mark it up, and then again the goal is to get to the top. Whichever number reaches the top first is the winning number. And then pushing this idea again, 4 and 6 makes 10, so you would have them repeat 2 and 4 makes 6. You can even extend this a little bit further and have them on a piece of paper like this. So we have 2 and 4 makes 6. So then you can have them, write it out as a number sentence, and we can say, okay, now let's write it down and let's do a number sentence. And a number sentence is essentially an equation. So let's write a number sentence for that. Okay, so we're going to write, how many do we have here? We have 2. So we write 2. And then we're combining them together. So we're using the symbol for combining, which is plus. Plus, how many did you have on the second little dice? You have 4. And that equals 6. So now you have them count it. You have them again remember and say it in this form. 2 and 4 makes 6, and then you also have them write it down as a number sentence. Put it back in there. Do another one. We have 5 and 4. Okay, what is 5 and 4? 5 and 4 makes 9. We look for 9. Mark it up, and then again, okay, well, let's write that in a number sentence. So then you would write, how many do you have here? You have 5 plus, how many more? 4 equals 9. Okay, this is something that you can do to extend it. It's essentially the same idea as the roll and record from the first video, but now you're using 2 dice and you are combining the numbers to do addition and then extending it if you'd like to do a number sentence. Okay. So again, this one's just like the other one, except you're doing 2 sets of 1 through 6 dots and putting them in your container. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be emailing them.